James Worthy talks Angel Reese comparisons, Pat Riley's vicious discipline, and why Magic Johnson is the undisputed point guard GOAT, plus his take on LeBron James and Luka Dončić. James Worthy is an NBA icon whose legacy is inextricably linked to the Showtime era of the Los Angeles Lakers, a dynasty that captivated the sports world and secured 3 championship titles. Known simply as Big Game James, Worthy's explosive athleticism and clutch performances made him one of the most exciting players in league history, culminating in a spot in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Now a respected analyst and basketball voice, Worthy brings his unique historical perspective to the modern game, evaluating today's biggest stars and strategic developments. On today's episode of Scoop B Radio, the 7-time All-Star discussed everything from the comparisons between his game and WNBA star Angel Reese to the coaching intensity of Pat Riley. Worthy also weighed in on the unprecedented excellence of current NBA duos and delivered a definitive take on the point guard hierarchy. Prepare for an insightful conversation as James Worthy pulls back the curtain on the legends of the past and assesses the future of the game. This transcript has been edited and condensed for clarity and space. You can watch the full, unedited interview by clicking here. Brandon Scoop B. Robinson. Michael Cooper recently shared with me that he sees similarities between the start of your Hall of Fame career and Angel Reese's trajectory in the WNBA. Based on what you've observed, how would you compare her presence, impact, or leadership style to your own beginnings? James Worthy. She has tremendous footwork and her ability to bypass players. I do see a little bit of familiarity in that, but I haven't seen enough to that she exactly like me, but she does have tendencies of evading and making her game stretch out a little bit to avoid defenses. I do like that about her game. Brandon Scoop B. Robinson. Angel Reese just completed her sophomore season with the Chicago Sky. Looking back, what was the biggest difference or challenge you faced during your transition from your rookie year to your second year in the NBA? James Worthy. In year 2 in the NBA, I was just raw talent. I had not quite developed NBA talent yet, and it took me a while to develop a jump shot. I went from power forward in college. I couldn't handle the physical beatings of the PFS in the NBA. I didn't want to, so I had to take a step back and had to work on things that got me into the small forward area, and that's what I had to do. A lot of times you come into the NBA as a certain player out of college and you totally get taken out of that position, so I think around 26, 25 years old you start to understand something, and that's when you start to peak, I believe. Brandon Scoop B. Robinson. LeBron James and Luka Dončić are known for their blend of size, height, skill, athleticism, and their ability to completely dominate a stat sheet. In your legendary experience, have you ever seen a 1-2 punch in the NBA with this specific, versatile combination of talents? James Worthy. No. I've never seen a 1-2 punch like that, and there've been some great 1-2 punches, but none that do what they do, especially Bron at his age, the way they facilitate, the way they control the game with their intelligence. Luka, particularly at 27 years old, has already propelled himself into a veteran that understands the game and knows where everyone is and knows how to make everyone around him better. It reminds me of what Magic used to do for us. Brandon Scoop B. Robinson. Dwayne Wade and LeBron James had a legendary athletic partnership in Miami. With LeBron now paired with Luka Dončić on the Lakers, what are the clearest strategic differences you see between that Heat dynamic and this current, playmaking-focused Lakers duo? James Worthy. Well, the only thing missing is a championship. The numbers don't lie. I mean, LeBron's numbers are really incredible for a 40-year-old. He is still putting up numbers, so I say the comparison is similar, but you gotta put a championship behind it. Brandon Scoop B. Robinson. Pat Riley's strict expectations, especially regarding player fitness and body fat requirements, are legendary. When he was coaching you with the Lakers, what was young Pat Riley like on a day-to-day basis? And how did he enforce that famous discipline? James Worthy. Vicious. He loved his players, he understood them, he understood the personalities of each one of us. He knew how far he could push you, and he was very demanding. I mean, that's what you want in a coach. Honesty. If he's telling you the truth, all you can do is listen and try to improve your game, and that's what he did for all of us. Brandon Scoop B. Robinson. Many younger fans underestimate Magic Johnson's impact in the point guard GOAT discussion, often citing Steph Curry as better than Magic. As his teammate, I'm curious. Given his charismatic personality and passing genius, How do you think Magic Johnson's game and off-court persona would translate and thrive in today's social media and hyper-scrutinized basketball era? James Worthy. He'd be king, and there's no question he's the best point guard to ever play. Don't care who. I mean, Steph Curry is a great shooter, but I don't know if he can pass like Magic and rebound like Magic can't defend like Magic. If I'm gonna pick a team of all the players in NBA history to start my team, I'm gonna pick Magic, 'cause he's gonna win, he's gonna will you to win, and that's what he does. James Worthy's insights offer a valuable bridge between the legendary Showtime era and the dynamic landscape of today's NBA and WNBA. His perspective on Angel Reese, noting her tremendous footwork and ability to evade defenses, shows a keen eye for talent that transcends eras and genders. Worthy's personal reflections on his own tough transition from his rookie to sophomore year, shifting from a college power forward to an NBA small forward, underscore the immense development required to thrive at the professional level. Furthermore, his analysis of modern duos, particularly his praise for the basketball intelligence shared by LeBron James and Luka Dončić, provides a clear lens on what truly constitutes generational talent. Finally, his defense of Magic Johnson as the undisputed GOAT point guard, citing his unmatched ability to will you to win, solidifies the enduring legacy of his former teammate. James Worthy remains a compelling voice, offering analysis that is both deeply rooted in history and sharply attuned to the present moment of basketball greatness.